We interrupt this video for a special message. Composite video testers like this used to cost thousands of dollars, but I built this one for like 10 bucks. I'm gonna show you how to build your own, and I'm also giving one away, so stick around to the end of the video to find out how. Okay, this project's been around for a little bit. In fact, there's different variations of this project. This is the one that I've used before. I actually built this, I don't know, a little more than a year ago to do some testing, and I lost it. I have no idea where I put it, which is typical for me, but that's okay. I'm here to make a cool video, show you guys how to do it. This is a great entry-level project that will build you a useful tool if you use old school CRTs for gaming and stuff like that. I'm really into retro gaming, so I have a CRT in the house. If you're shopping around looking for CRTs, this is a great portable little tool that you can take with you on the road, and you sort of check out. It'll let you test CRTs because this can be powered off like a USB battery backup. Yeah, it works really well. So the project NMUR, I guess we'll say NMUR. I'm gonna go with NMUR because it sounds provocative, but this is their project. Amazing project, really awesome, very straightforward, very simple, cheap, efficient. It's really great. The parts that we need are here. I'll also have parts and links and everything down in the description, so check there if you need it. The first thing that you're going to need to do, because it takes a little bit of time to ship towards you, is we need to order the board, the actual PCB that all this is going to solder into. And that can be done through JLPCB or PCBWay, or two of the big ones. They're both over in China. They take a little bit of time to manufacture the board and then ship it to you. So that's where we're going to start here. I'll walk you through kind of the process of it. The Gerber zip file is what you're going to want. This actually breaks down the circuit board design. Even though it's simple, it's actually, the tolerances on it are done really well. It's created really well. So click on the Gerber file, and then here just say download. Download. And then you'll download. I've already downloaded it. And then I use JLC PCB because they happen to be cheaper at the time. I recommend bouncing between this site and PCBWay. I have seen all the way up to like a $50 or $60 difference between the two sites, just based on the specials or coupons that they're running at the time. So check around. We don't want to pay a ton of money for this. It's a very simple board. Didn't cost you a ton. So order now. We're going to add our Gerber file here, and it will process the Gerber file. Now, what you'll see is it'll get kind of stuck up here around, like 96%. It's not stuck. It's processing to try to give us a visual look at the PCB to make sure it's exactly what we wanted. All the settings come in with the Gerber file, so you don't have to do anything. Literally, when it's done, you're going to hit save to cart. It's going to give you the total cost on it. You can change your quantities and things like that if you want to, but I changed the color on mine. I ordered blue ones, but you'll see it adds more time to shipping. So yeah, this says 24-hour turnaround on green, which is pretty awesome to me. But I went with blue because I thought it looked cool. There's other things you can add. All these settings come in with the Gerber file, so you don't have to do it. I'm going to say stop waiting, just because, so we can press on here. Basically, so this is saying that the price of everything, because of some special offers and things like that, is $2. Or I'm sorry. So the build is basically $2 for a 2-day turnaround time, $7.50 for 24-hour turnaround time. The shipping, unfortunately, is $30, which kind of hurts, but there could be some coupons. Like I said, when you're going through here, check other sites. All right, once you have all your parts in hand, once you have everything with you, the very first thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to program our microcontroller. And NMUR has made this silly, stupid easy for us. All we have to do is install these drivers. And then once those CH340 drivers are installed, we can come over to our connection. It's a micro USB connection. Hook it up to our computer. Go ahead and plug it in. Then we click on this installation page. This installation page takes us here to where basically this runs us through an entire script of flashing what we need to this microcontroller. So with it plugged in and talking, you'll hear Windows kind of give you the tone that it's been connected. Hit connect. We're going to do USB serial. This COM number could vary. The COM number doesn't matter. Just know that it's USB serial. We're going to connect. Hey, and then it found it. So we want to install the ESP32 test pattern generator. I erased the device first because it could have had something else on it when I'm using it for something, or I had something from the factory, some sort of test stuff, so I erase it. Hit next and install. All right, with that all done, we can hit next, close out of this, and close out of this. Then we can unplug our microcontroller. All right, now that that is done, we can move on to soldering. And like I said, this is a great project. If you just want to get into, if you're new to soldering, you're trying to learn something, this is a very simple through-hole project that you can practice on. It's a very practical thing. Nice, cheap, and easy, and it's great practice. So we're going to add 2 buttons here to switch the pattern to change between PAL and NTSC. The composite output will go right here. And then our header pins that come with the microcontroller will be in here. Now, the way I do it is there's a longer side and a shorter side. I put the shorter side through the board. Tolerances are very tight. So what you'll find is it takes a little bit of effort the first time you get it in there, but the good news is that it's a nice tight fit. We'll say again, mirror. I hope I'm saying it right. Oh, he. I think it's a he. I think I saw a picture, and assuming that's him. I hope they see this video and comment and tell me the proper way to pronounce their name. And I hope I'm 100% right with Ymir, but we'll see. All right, we're gonna tack all of these down. Now, if you look at the board, technically it only looks like we're using 1, 2, 3 connections here. But I'm gonna go ahead and solder them all up, and I recommend you do the same simply because, you know, it's part of the practice, part of putting everything together, and you make sure you don't have problems later on. So we have that, we have this. Now these buttons here, so they're kind of keyed. They fit a certain way, but they don't fit the other way. So if you're sitting there trying to get in there, instead of bending the legs and getting it, you shouldn't have to bend these legs at all. See, that fits in there right. But this way, which, you know, looks like it should fit, it's not fitting. So don't try to force it, just rotate it and fit it down in there. And then same with our video output. These plastic square feet on the front line up here with that hole. Everything just lines up really nice. A set of helping hands here are very helpful. Things like this. And then I'm going to give everything a bit of flux. I try to use no clean flux. If I have to use rosin flux, that's okay, because we pretty much use the same cleanup either way, but this is fine. And just a little bit, dab will do you.
I'm a Dapper Dan man.
Right, and then we solder like 6,000 pins. I'm just kidding, it's not many. It's not that many, it's not that many. Luckily for you guys, you get to see it at YouTube speed. Looking pretty good. You just want to make sure we didn't bridge any connections, that everything has a nice solid connection. When you're running your solder on there, don't hold any piece too long. You know, this is plastic here. It's plastic around the switch, plastic around here. If you hold it there too long, it's gonna start to melt and deform that plastic. You don't want that. So you want to try to just go spot to spot to spot. All right, I'm gonna take some alcohol and clean up this side of the board. It's been a while since we've seen camel hair brush make an entrance, and I did miss camel hair brush. Some of my last projects haven't really had the need for this. A lot of software mods and things, so it's good to get back to old camel hair again. And again, technically, you could probably just solder. Depends where you see traces, but we're going all out. Not taking any shortcuts. And if you're learning to solder, do the same thing. Just go for it. Same process as before. I'm gonna put a little bit of flux on my pins here. All right, and then same as before, I'm gonna go pin to pin to pin. A little bit of solder on the iron, and we'll just kind of feed it in. This is a magnet base. Okay. This is a magnet base here, so, and it's on a steel plate. I can sort of get it to where I can basically put the board where my hands are comfortable. Don't try to make your hands fit the piece, you know, adjust the piece to fit what leaves your hands comfortable, especially when you're doing several of these like this. Sure, nothing's bridged, everything looks good. All right, we'll clean it up a little. That display is just a basic composite video capture. The colors might not look the best on it, but it'll give you an idea of what we're looking for. So I have my video plugged in, and now I'm bringing just USB power in. Like I said, this could be a portable battery, like a backup battery charge, or anything. So you can do this on the go. And that's what I'd recommend too, because if you're out in the field testing, and makes life a lot easier. But when we plug it in, we should get some colors. Love to see it. All right, so this first button here is PAL NTSC. I'm pretty sure my capture device can do either PAL or NTSC, so I'm going to go ahead and hit it. Yeah, so that's PAL. Oh, okay, so it did resolve. I think it figured out that it was a PAL signal and set it up. I'm gonna go back to NTSC, switch back over to NTSC. And then, yeah, we can change through our patterns. So that to make sure your geometry is correct. And then basic color scale, just to make sure everything's looking good all across all your guns. Alignment type thing. And color. And that's it. So there you have it, a simple composite video tester you can build for about 10 bucks. It's an easy project, and honestly, it's a very useful tool you can have if you're working on retro gear. Now remember, I'm giving one of these away. To enter, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment on this video telling me what you'd use this tester for. I'll pick a winner from the comments and get one sent out. Good luck everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.